The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Base hit to right field, and the Lady Dogs take the lead. Drag button down the line. She's going to beat safe. Fly ball deep to left field. Back it goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back it goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big AA. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA, WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
Good afternoon and welcome in, Cedartown High School sports fans. It's Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball region action here from CHS. The 2-0 Cedartown Lady Dogs taking on the 0-2 Woodland Lady Wildcats. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter to bring you all of live play-by-play action of Cedartown High School softball here on the Big AA. Andrew, 2 wins in the books and 2 pretty dominating victories so far for this Lady Dogs squad. Can they make it 3-0 here at home?
Well, Sam, they got a good chance to do that against a Woodland team that's 0-2, but I think the big story about this team so far has been pitching, and so far Cedartown has shut down their opponents. Not a run has scored against the Lady Bulldogs off defense at all, and that is a testament to this Lady Dogs pitching staff, and the senior Kristen Cash will get the start in the circle. And the first pitch on the way of the game is lined right back up the middle and through for a base hit. That was Ashlyn Baines there, the second baseman who hits it hard on the ground right back where it came from for a leadoff single.
It'll be Baines, Ryan, and Hicks due up for Woodland here in the top of the first inning. As you said, Kristen Cash getting the start in the center circle. Defensively, we'll get the lineup for you. Third to first, it's Elliott, Boozer, Elliott, and Shaylee Pittman getting the start at first today.
Pitch on the way is popped up in the infield. Who wants it? Second base calls. That's Elliott who makes the squeeze. Runner will stay put at first, one gone.
Left to right, you've got Chloe Ramey. Of course, Mariah Westmoreland in center field. Chastity Washington over in right field. And Lexi Bennett, the young catcher for this Lady Dogs squad, behind the plate. 1 on, 1 out, top of the first. Scoreless here from CHS.
Hicks the batter. She'll ground one to second base. Funny hop and everybody's going to be safe. Kind of booted that one there, Sam, and that's probably going to be an E4. She at least should have gotten the out at first base. I think she was thinking about going to second base, and when she looked over there, took the eye off the ball, took the hop, and everybody's safe.
I think you're exactly right, Andrew. So that is going to bring up Cam Smith.
Grounded towards shortstop. Boozer will tag the bag at second, go to first. There's your double play, 6-4-3. Pitcher's best friend, and the inning comes to a close. So after the leadoff base hit, Cedartown able to get around an error and retired at the side with a 6-4-3 double play. We head now to the bottom half of the first. Woodland nothing, Cedartown coming up on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
1 hit, 1 error, a couple of base runners left in the top of the first. We'll now go to the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Mariah Westmoreland to lead things off. Shaylee Pittman and Kinsley Boozer, who carried a hot stick on Tuesday, will bat in the third spot. Chastity Washington will bat in the cleanup spot. Lexi Bennett will bat fifth. Kristen Cash, starting pitcher, will bat 6th. Allie Elliott, Avery Elliott, 7th and 8th. And leading or finishing up the lineup will be number 21, Chloe Ramey, batting in the 9th spot.
Westmoreland leads it off. She'll take outside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Westmoreland batting from the left-hand side. Westmoreland was one of the few that were held at bay in the game against Southeast Woodfield, looking for her to get going on the base path. There's a chopper past third base. She'll get through for a base hit. So Mariah with a turn at first, but she'll stay put there and lead off single. So the top of the inning, like the bottom of the inning, couple of hits to lead things off.
Perfectly placed ball there by Mariah Westmoreland. The third baseman was playing against the potential for the bunt there from Westmoreland, just gets it by her. Pittman up, and she hits that one to the left side, but foul on the first pitch that she sees.
Sharply. Couple of scores for you. In the 4th inning, Altoona leading Southeast Woodfield 8-3. Dalton trailing Hiram 7-0. That one misses low. Runner goes for second, and she's got it easily stolen as Mariah Westmoreland had a great jump. The catcher wasn't able to get a clean grip on the ball, and by the time she threw over there, Mariah was already getting up off the slide. A ball and 1 strike. Pitch on the way is low and in. 2-1. Good stop there by the hind catcher there, Hollis.
Evelyn Tucker getting the start in the center circle for Woodland this afternoon. But she's behind in the count here to Pittman. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped down the left field line, but foul, 2-2. Pretty good day for softball. It's warmer than it was over the weekend and Tuesday, but not nearly as warm as it was last week for that scrimmage game here.
Much cooler than it was. You are correct about that.
Here comes the 2-2. Low and in, bounced inside. They will throw to third, slide in there. She's safe. Westmoreland gets to third base on the pitch that was in the dirt. And Cedartown has a legitimate scoring chance here in the bottom half of the first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Pittman. Pittman hits a fly ball to the left side and foul. We'll do it again on a 3-2.
Hollison Smith made that a close play over at third base, but Westmoreland able to get in there and beat the tag. Good base running so far. And you know Coach Smith likes to be aggressive on the base paths.
3-2 pitch. Line left field, base hit. That's going to give Cedartown a 1-0 lead. RBI single for Shaylee Pittman and a 1-0 score.
Good at bat there by Pittman. She fouled off a couple of pitches, was able to stay alive, and then just served that one right over Smith's head at third base. Drives in the run, stands at first base, and now Kinsley Boozer will come to the plate.
Yeah,
Lady Dogs on top, 1-0.
And Sam, like you said, I don't know if anybody has a hotter bat than she does right now. Pitch on the way is high. Runner goes for second. Throw in there. Pretty good throw, but better slide there by Pittman. She's in there with a stolen base. And it's a 1 ball, no strike count now to Boozer.
Hollis has got a pretty decent arm behind the plate, but I think Coach Smith, depending on who he's got on the base pads, he's going to run until they catch him. Pretty good strategy to imply here. So we'll see how that continues throughout the game.
1-0 pitch. Hit off the end of the bat, foul. And out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our good buddy Logan Maddox watching on Facebook. Thank you for the comment, man. We miss you. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Hit to center field. It will be playable. Catch is made. Runner tags, will not move. So that'll be the first out of the inning as Boozer flies out to center.
This will bring up the big batter, Chastity Washington. We know Chastity can get into some. Love to see her drive one here.
Sis Perkle there in center field making the catch for the first out. And as we know, it was, as you were saying, Chastity has power. Chastity will take down low for ball 1. Of course, we're on Facebook and YouTube, and the NFHS network. Radio, AM, FM, and online for those of you. There's a ball hits the center field and deep. Way back to the fence. That ball is off the fence. and our camera went falling. I think our camera spit the dust on that one. 1 run will score, and Cedartown now leads 2-0. I think it may have broken.
Oh.
Yes. We'll check on that a little bit later.
Okay. Well, that is unfortunate.
You want to see what the angle looks like? Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's toast. Boy, that fly ball went to the exact place where the camera was on the fence. I think that's the first time that has ever happened. Well, we'll just go with a one angle, at least for the time being. Lexi Bennett takes inside, ball 1.
Is that Chastity's at least second triple of the season already?
I believe so.
Third game of the season and already a couple of triples.
That's down low, 2 balls, no strikes.
And, you know, talk about it a lot, but Chastity's hustle is unmatched, I think, by anybody else on our team or any other team that we see. She comes out of the box and she is screaming down the line.
2-0 on the way. Hit foul down the right field line, hit it the other way. 2-1.
That would have easily made it 3-0 had that one stayed on the right side of the line there, but instead it'll be the first strike at the at-bat, and Bennett will have to climb in and do it all over again. 2 runs already in, 3 hits on the afternoon so far.
Pitches outside, 3-1.
Well outside.
Kristen Cash, the starting pitcher for Cedartown, who had a good top of the first inning. Some good defensive plays relying on that. She's on deck. 3-1. Hit in the air to left center field. Runner will tag, catch is made, and she will score easily. 3-0 Cedartown on top. And the sacrifice fly by Lexi Bennett. Lady Dawgs doing everything they need to right now.
Well, a productive out there by Bennett. Drive the run home. That'll bring up Kristen Cash, like you said. Allie Elliott will be on deck for the Lady Dogs.
Called strike 1.
Good pitch there by Tucker. I think Woodland knows if they want a chance here, they're going to have to shut this inning down right here, try to keep it as close as they can.
Inside, 1-1.
Woodland 0-2 on the season, but they lost a very close game to open the season against Model. They would fall by a final score of 2-1, and it was a 4-run win for the Cass Colonels.
1-1 misses down in the dirt, 2-1.
7-3 was the final against their contest with Woodland.
Let's go, 13. Let's go.
Cash climbs back in the box. We're ready to go back to work.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Hey, soon. You gotta go soon. It's too long. Hey, go. Keep on.
Here comes the 2-2. Foul to the opposite field. Lands in the drainage ditch over there amongst the big boulders. The count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I may head out there between innings and let you take the second inning a little bit later. Fly ball shallow to the infield. It'll be the second baseman to make the catch. But Cedartown gets 3 runs in the bottom half of the first inning on 3 hits. Nobody left. We head now to the second. Cedartown 3, Woodland nothing. Back after this.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
3 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the first inning. Lady Dogs lead Woodland 3-0 here from CHS. It's going to be 5, 6, and 7 due up for Woodland here in the top of the second inning. Bella Turner will lead things off. Cash into the center circle, and we're ready to go back to work. First pitch on the way from Kristen. That one misses. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes to count. Pitch on the way to Turner. Chopper hit right back to the center circle. Fielded, thrown over to first, and recorded for the out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Turner hit that one right back to Cash. And the throw over to Shaylee Pittman. Pittman getting the start over at first today. It's not where we normally see her, so a little bit of a change defensively for the Lady Dogs. Gracie Korb will step into the left-handed batter's box. Second batter of the inning. First pitch on the way from Cash. That was going to be well outside and back to the backstop. So Cash behind in the count here. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 on the way. That one catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 1. So the count now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lexi Bennett looking over into the dugout, gets the sign. Will relay the sign to Cash. And the 1-1 is on the way. That one's hit to the left side. That one is going to be caught by Chloe Ramey. Great adjustment out in left field by Ramey. Records the second out of the inning. Coming off of the bat, that one looked like it was going to drop and get in there for at least a single, if not a double for Korb. But Ramey was able to close on it, make an adjustment, and get there for the second out of the inning. This will bring up Kylie Poston. And she takes a look at ball 1. 1 ball, no strike to count. And the pitch. In there, called strike 1. That time she got the call on the inside part of the plate. So the count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 out. Top of the second inning. 1-1, hit straight back up the middle. Boozer will field. Fire over to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second inning. Let's go to the bottom of the second. We'll be back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
3 up, 3 down in the top of the second inning. We will go to the bottom of the second. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Lady Dogs. It'll be Elliott, and Ramey. Allie Elliott will come to the plate. Lead things off here. Evelyn Tucker still in the center circle for Woodland. First pitch is well outside. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. That one's going to be well upstairs. Ball 2. That first inning of work, Tucker would give up 3 hits and 3 runs, all of them earned. The 2-0 on the way to Elliott. That one's outside, ball 3. Hollis behind the plate, trying to frame that one up on the outside part of the plate. Wanted the call, did not get it. So will Elliott have the green light here? 3-0 on the way, and she looks at strike 1 right down Broadway. So the count now 3 balls and 1 strike on the Lady Dogs third baseman. The 3-1 on the way, and that one is hit to the left side, and that one's going to be out of play foul. So the count now full. You heard head coach Josh Smith in his second year of work in this 2025 season, telling Elliott be a hard out. Full count, payoff pitch on the way. That one is going to be hit to the left side. That one's got a chance to drop, and it is going to drop in fair territory. That's a single that's going to come in, turn into a double, and she will hold there as Allie Elliott with the leadoff double here in the bottom of the second inning. It was just out of the reach of Gracie Korb, and by the time she got to it and realized she wasn't going to make the play, she did not have a good angle on it to play it off of the bounce. So it then got past her. That should have been held to a single. Instead, it's a double, and that'll bring up Avery Elliott. First pitch on the way. Shows bunt, lays it down beautifully right to the pitcher's mound. Throw over to first, and they get the out there, but that will move the runner, Allie Elliott, over to third base and put her one step closer to making this a 4-0 ball game here in the bottom of the second inning. Chloe Ramey will now come to the plate. Chance to drive in a run. Tucker looks in, the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be upstairs, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. That one's going to miss as well, ball 2. So Tucker struggling here against Ramey. We saw her struggling to find the strike zone earlier in this inning, and now she's struggling here with the third batter of the inning in Chloe Ramey. We'll go back to the top of the order to Mariah Westmoreland, who's on deck. That one's hit back behind the press box. Fouled off. So the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Andrew Carter in the outfield trying to perform a revival miracle on the center field camera. That pitch misses to Ramey. So the count now 3 balls and 1 strike. For those of you watching, we apologize for just the one camera angle. We hope to have that camera back up and running here in no time. 3-1 on the way, and they're called strike 2. So the count is now full on Cedartown's left fielder, Chloe Ramey. A well of a defensive play there in the top of the second inning. Now a chance for Ramey to get a hit here. Full count, payoff pitch, hit to the right side. Going to be a tough play for the second baseman. Fields fires over to first cleanly for the second out of the inning, but the run does score, and the Lady Dogs are on top 4-0. Ramey would have loved to have reached, but she at least picks up the RBI on the fielder's choice there. Now we'll go back to the top of the order to Mariah Westmoreland. 1 for 1 with a run scored. Bases empty, 2 outs. Pitch on the way from Tucker. Shows bunt, lays it down beautifully. She is going to be safe at first. That ball went about, 8 inches or so and just died. That's about as well as you can do. And Westmoreland is aboard for the second time. Shaylee Pittman, first pitch on the way to Pittman. Westmoreland is off to the races, and she will slide into second base safely. Her stolen base tally, add to it. One ball, no strikes, the count on Pittman. 1-0 on the way. That one's crushed to the left side. Almost took out Coach Smith in foul territory, but just missed. Josh is going to call time, call Shaylee over, have a little talk with her. So far, one run already across here in the bottom of the second. Allie Elliott would start things off with a double. Avery Elliott would move her over into scoring position on the sacrifice bunt. And then Chloe Ramey would score on the fielder's choice. Now Westmoreland's going to take off again on the pass ball, and she's going to be in at third base. That one got away from the catcher, Hollis. It was in the dirt, unable to make a stop on it. Goes to the backstop, and now Westmoreland over at third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way to Pittman. That was up in the zone. She went after it and fouled it back. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way. Crush to the left side again, but this one fouled. Pittman will climb back into the box after getting some more instructions from head coach Josh Smith. And the 2-2 is on the way again from Tucker. This one out of the zone, and that'll run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A chance for Pittman here to add another run to the board. The payoff pitch on the way. That one is lifted to center field. It's going to be a play made there by Pickle, and that'll do it for the bottom of the second inning. Lady Dogs leave 1, we score 1. 4-0 is your score. We'll go to the top of the third. Back after this break here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
8, 9, and 1 due up here in the top of the third inning. Lady Dogs lead 4-0. Region softball here from CHS. Kristen Cash misses with that first pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count on Lillian Hollis, the catcher. Pitch on the way from Cash. That one just misses. Ball 2. Looked good, but Kristen doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That one's hit to the right side, and that one is going to be through for a base hit. Chastity Washington will field and get it in to the infield. So Lillian Hollis, the backstop, is there with a leadoff single, and we'll have a courtesy runner come in, and that'll be Kat Sneed. And this is going to bring up Sis Perkle, or, as Game Changer calls it, Sis Pickle.
I don't think it's Pickle.
So Perkle will come to the plate with a runner over at first and nobody out. Pitch on the way from Cash. Showed bunt, called strike, throw down to second base. She's there in time.
Yeah, the ball bounced to the outfield right there. Mariah runs that one down. But Woodland with their first chance here in the third inning.
Welcoming Andrew Carter back to the booth after some technical assistance.
And we got the center field camera resurrected. Bunt, try, foul to the right, nothing in one the count. It is, however, broken. So we are, well, the mount is broken. So we'll have to figure out.
Have to do a little work on it, Ed. I think that can be done.
Super glue, Gorilla Glue.
0-2 the count from Cash. Pitch on the way.
That one misses away, ball one.
Just missed.
Cartersville and Cass are tied 1-1 in the fourth inning. Thank you, Eric, for that score. 1-2. Called, strike three. Got her looking for the first out here in the third.
That'll also be the first strikeout of the game for Cash. So now we'll go back to the top of the order. It'll be Ashton Baines. Baines is 1 for 1. She would lead things off with a single on the first pitch that she saw from Cash.
Kristen Deals, ground ball to third. Look the runner back to throw to first. In time, runner goes for third. Throw there is not in time. The throw may have beaten her, but the throw was kind of hopped to the right side of the bag, and I think it was a wise decision there by Kinsley Boozer to back it up rather than try to scoop it up, because if that ball gets away, they're going to score a run.
And I'll say this, even though you did not get the double there at third base, that was played defensively about as well as you would want to, especially given the fact that you've got Shaylee Pittman over at first base when that's not her normal position.
Ryan takes ball one.
Now, I'm sure in, growing up and playing a lot of rec softball and middle school softball, I'm sure Pittman has had an opportunity to play first base before. But this is the first time here at the high school level that I've seen her over at first.
She's versatile. The pitch. Fly ball down the right side.
I got it.
1-1.
I thought that guy was going to make a play on it. I'm a little disappointed. I feel like Sean would have made that play.
Not mine. Mine never left the tee. Fly it again to the right side, foul.
That
strike
was
two.
reach the parking lot.
1-2. See, for me, I wouldn't be slicing it. I'd be striking out with the golf balls.
There you go.
Swing and miss, swing and miss, swing and miss. Then I'll just, throw the club down and let somebody else go.
Let's get a swing and miss here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We won't. To right center field. What a catch there in right center field by Chastity Washington. Saved a run. Running catch in right center field. She plugged the gap, Sam. What a play. What a play. We head now to the bottom half of the third. A defensive gem there by Chastity Washington in right center field. We'll see if the Lady Bulldogs can respond with a few more runs. It is a 4-0 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Back after this timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
A nearly superhero-like defensive play in center field by Chastity Washington keeps this a 4-0 game. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Kinsley Boozer, Washington, and Bennett due up for the Lady Dogs.
Boozer takes low, ball one.
Just a beautiful defensive play there by Washington. I mentioned her hustle earlier. Well, it was on full display on that one.
1-0 pitch, squared to bunt, pulled it back, I believe. Yep, ball 2.
Heads up play there by Boozer to be able to pull that one back. Instead of the count being even, she's ahead 2-0.
Popped up. That's going to hit the front of the press box and fall down right below where they get concessions. That, if you're not paying attention.
Yeah. That'll hurt your head.
Yes.
That'll even not.
What are the odds? 2-1 is fouled away, 2-2.
That one might hurt your head too. Okay, good.
Might hurt a window.
Well, just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count on Cedartown's Kinsley Boozer.
The 2-2. That one missed down low. And a full count now to the Lady Dawgs shortstop. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boozer 0 for 1 on the afternoon.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to third base on 1 hop. The throw over there in time for out number 1.
Boozer now 0 for 2. Hard hit ball though, but a good play by Smith and a good throw over to first base gets her by a step and a half. So that'll bring up Chastity Washington. Washington 1 for 1 with a triple, an RBI, and a run scored.
Of course, she just made an outstanding play in right center field. Popped up left side. Oh, what a collision there at the fence, and I hope she is okay. She ran full speed at that fence and collided with it, and she gets up and looks like she's fine.
Yep, popped up like no problem.
No problem. I think you could kind of hear it in our field mic. You could hear the crash of the chain link. Now, the chain link here is that black chain link that's coated in that, I don't know, rubber, plastic, whatever it is. So it wasn't as tough of a collision as it might have been if it was just a galvanized fence. You cut yourself up on a galvanized fence.
Yes, you can.
She went after that one
absolutely
valiantly, though, and could just beyond her reach. 0-1 now to Chastity Washington. Washington takes high and away, 1-1.
Tucker's been missing upstairs quite a bit. Umpire calls time, grabs a couple of new softballs. So the count now even on Cedartown's Chastity Washington.
1-1 delivery. Swung and missed, strike 2.
Cut there by Washington.
By the way, the Atlanta Braves open up a 5-game series with the Marlins. Starting tonight, they got a twin bill on Saturday. 1-2 pitch on the way. It's high, 2-2.
And a historic night tonight in Major League Baseball. First female umpire will be
in the major leagues.
In the major leagues will be calling in tonight's game.
Little nubber back to the pitcher. She's not going to get her. And she knocked it down, and then it started spinning its way down to China. And Chastity, with her speed, goes down the line and reaches.
Looked like a cue ball.
It did. You know, it had crazy spin on it off the bat, and that's how it happened. So Washington reaches. Lexi Bennett at the plate, swings and misses. They're going to call it a foul ball. So I guess she did tip the ball on the way, so Chastity will have to head back. She had second base swiped.
So Bennett will climb back in, behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike.
Popped up in the infield. In foul territory, the third baseman had it in her glove and dropped it. So Lexi will have a swing on the house here. 0-2. I see over in the Cedartown dugout, former Lady Bulldog and Haven Barclay is hanging out with the team today.
Yep. 0-2 count.
There's the pitch. It's low. Runner goes for second. Bounced in the center field. Chastity up to go to third, and she will make it easily. Now, the center fielder threw back to second base. If she throws to third, they might have a chance to get Chastity, but when she threw to second base, Chastity had a big head start, and she's at third base easily.
Good base running, good heads-up play there by Washington. Takes advantage of the mistake.
1-2 pitch, misses high, 2-2.
So the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Lady Dogs backstop.
2-2 misses low. Full count now 3-2 on the freshman catcher.
Let's go with it right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses outside for ball 4. What a great at-bat there by the freshman. Able to reach.
Well, she was patient at the plate after getting behind in the count. She was very selective, although she knew she had to defend. But a good piece of hitting, and she will be relieved for a courtesy runner. It'll be Gracie Andrews that'll come out and run for Lexi. Did you know Lexi and I are related?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the Colquitt side, yes.
That's it. Lexi's great-grandfather and my grandmother were twins. There's your little piece of familial background and a little genealogy. That's your lesson for the day. We appreciate you. We'll be back with more genealogy next week. Speaking of next week, Lady Dogs in action in a couple of contests next week. They will take on
both games, aren't we?
We take on Armurchie on Monday. We actually have a road game as well. Forgot about that one.
Well, misses outside. Ball 1 to Cash. Runner goes to second, and sliding in there is safely. The throw goes over the bag, and at the same time, coming home to score was Chastity Washington. It was the late steal, and they took the bait. Cedartown scores 5-0.
Cedartown will play at home on Monday against Armurchie. We go on the road Tuesday to Hiram. And then on Thursday night, we will be at home versus Allatoona.
That's a big game.
So a non-region contest on Monday, and then 2 region games there on Tuesday and Thursday, I should say.
2-0 misses upstairs and outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes.
And then, of course, Friday Night Lights return as the Cedartown Bulldogs will play host to the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field.
3-0 pitch. Ball 4 low. So the wheels coming off a little bit for Woodland here in this inning. Cedartown has plated 1 run, but it's a chance to get more. 2 on with only 1 out. A run is in. And here's Allie Elliott.
We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Cash. The starting pitcher, it'll be number 7, Emma Warren. So you've got 2 runners on, both of them courtesy runners, in the form of Gracie Andrews and now Emma Warren. Allie Elliott, who I have really been impressed with Elliott from the plate this year. She comes to the plate, shows bunt, gets it down.
Yeah, right to the pitcher, the throw to first. Did they get her? No, safe. Bases loaded.
Good call there by the field umpire that was between second and third base. He had a good look at it, and that was perfectly placed. Now, Tucker made a good play coming out of the center circle for Woodland.
But what she did, though, is she double clutched, and that split second was the difference.
And that's all it took. So the bases will be loaded, and it's Avery Elliott.
Avery slices right side, foul ball, 0-1.
We saw both of the Elliots in last year's season, of course, but I really feel like Allie has really improved since last year, and she's been carrying a good bat for the Lady Dogs offensively in this lineup, and she's solid at third base.
Here's the 0-1. Tapper past the pitcher to second base. They'll go to second for the force there to first, not in time. Run scores from third, and a 6-0 lead for Cedartown. Fielder's choice, 2 outs, but Cedartown has scored their 2nd run of the inning.
So this will bring up Chloe Ramey. Ramey is 0 for 1. She would ground into a fielder's choice in her first at bat back in the 2nd inning. Would drive in a run, chance to do it again here.
High and away, runner goes to second, no throw.
They didn't fall for it this time, did they, Andrew?
They did not.
Fool me once.
Shame on
you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice.
Shame on me.
They weren't going to get it again.
1-0 on the way. popped up. Back behind home plate, the catcher will make the call, and she will make the squeeze, and that'll retire the side. But Cedartown scores 2 more runs, a 6-0 score. Cedartown on top. We'll be back after this with the top of the 4th as we roll along here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
6-0 is your score. We will go to the top of the 4th inning. The Lady Dogs lead here from Cedartown High School. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter, bringing you Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball region action here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and the NFHS Network. 6 runs on 6 hits, just 1 error for the Lady Dogs. No runs on 2 hits and 1 error through 3 innings for Woodland.
Hicks will lead it off. Cash looks in. The pitch. Ball 1, a little bit low, possibly outside. 1 ball and no strikes. A couple other scores for you. 5th inning, Cartersville and Cass still knotted up at 1. Corky Kell Classic, Langston Hughes 21, Buford 7, second quarter. That one outside, 2 balls and no strikes. I don't know if that's a scrimmage or if it's actually a real game. I know that...
Now, according to GHSA's website, the first day that you can play is the 15th, although there are games scheduled for the 14th.
Called strike 1 there, 2-1. Of course, I'm sure those are Corky Kell Classic games.
Right.
Those televised games. But right now, Langston Hughes spoiling Buford's opener at their Taj Mahal football stadium. That's fouled away at the plate, 2-2.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that, of course, on Sports Talk Live pregame show here in just over a week. But that is an absolute monstrosity of a football stadium. If you haven't seen it, look it up.
2-2 pitch. That's foul back. Look out, crowd. Goes toward the football practice field. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes, but not as monstrosity as Central Gwinnett's baseball or football stadium.
The Castle
press box. Looks like something you'd see at Disney World.
Absolutely, it does. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Hicks.
And the 2-2 is popped up right side. Good catch there by Lexi Bennett in foul territory. That'll be out number 1.
So that'll bring up Smith, the third baseman. She, of course, took that hard hit against the fence in the bottom of the 3rd inning. She comes to the plate here. 0-1 on the afternoon so far.
Well, Sam, this is what, the 2nd time, maybe the 3rd time you've seen Cash pitch. Of course, I saw Shaylee Pippin pitch earlier in the week, strike 1 called. But I can tell that both of those pitchers have improved greatly over the offseason.
I agree. You know, Shaylee was really kind of the star of that rotation last season. First the pitch.
Ball 1 outside.
But you knew you were still going to get a solid start when Kristen was in the circle. Now, based off of early performances, I think it would be tough to say which one's your number 1.
1-1 misses high and away, 2-1.
Both pitchers very consistent. Both pitchers are able to, go the distance.
Yeah.
I think the biggest test for me, first the pitch.
And it's low for ball 3.
I think the biggest test for me and the best litmus test there for improvement for Shaylee Pittman will be how well she pitches when she runs into trouble. She hasn't run into trouble yet, and that's something that she struggled with last year. And so I'm interested to see how well that goes.
Ball 4.
But as well as she's pitching, though, Andrew, I think we're not going to see her run into a ton of trouble.
That's the first walk surrendered by Cash today. And that'll be a one-out base runner at first base. As Smith takes her base, here's Turner.
Bella Turner 0 for 1. Comes to the plate, runner over at first and 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Hard hit foul down the first base line, strike 1.
I just noticed it, but we've had a defensive change, Andrew. Emmeline Waits has come into the game and is playing first base for Shaylee Pittman. Waits is your everyday first baseman. So she is there as Pittman is now out.
And Waits played in the JV game.
Yes,
too,
she did.
So
I believe she caught the JV game.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Drake Baldwin hits a home run in the first inning. 1-0 lead for the Braves over the Marlins.
Well, let's see how long it lasts.
Yes.
Hate to say that, but
it's been the tale of the season for the Braves. That one back to the backstop. And the runner will move up to second base without a throw. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the wild pitch. Go back to that conversation, though, and I know we'll have the conversation again next week, but about Buford's new stadium. 16,000 seats. You know, I don't know if Burgess Snow Field at Jacksonville State seats much more than that. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and she's out of there on strikes for the second. Put out via the strikeout today by Kristen Cash.
And I would say back when the stadium, before they did the renovations, back when you and I were there at Jack State, I bet it didn't seat
maybe 11,000.
Yeah,
10,
maybe
11,000.
Yeah, I agree. Luxury suites at Buford.
Fouled away, strike 1. Well, money, 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 and championships talk. And Gwinnett County, they got money, and Buford, they got champs.
Yep.
You know, I remember when Buford was a AA school.
Well, you know, we were talking about that the other night. You were talking about how you could reach back and remember those days.
There's a bunt try, and she bunts it foul for strike 2. Marcel Ozuna homers. Braves go back-to-back, 2-0.
Well, so far I like what I see.
Yes.
But unfortunately, there's a long way to go in this one.
Right now, a good showing for the Lady Bulldogs. 6-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. Nothing into the count with 2 outs. The pitch grounded toward first. That's a foul ball. Waits chases it down, but it is outside the foul line. 0-2.
Hey, way ahead, hit your spots, let's go.
Korb is the left-handed batter. Called strike 3. Got her looking, and the runner left stranded at second base. What a pitch there by Cash. She cashes that one in. We head now to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Cedartown 6 and Woodland 0.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
A strikeout to end the inning will send us to the bottom of the 4th. 3 strikeouts on the afternoon so far for Kristen Cash.
Well, that was a big one right there, Sam.
The Woodland Wildcats will make a pitching change. So the day is done for the starting pitcher for Woodland, Evelyn Tucker, and this is going to bring up Bella Kirkendall.
Yeah, the line on Tucker, 3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts. And she will face the top of the Bulldog order. It'll be Mariah Westmoreland, her 3rd trip to the plate. And Mariah's had a good day after going hitless in the game on Tuesday. She's 2 for 2 with a run scored.
So it'll be Westmoreland, Waits, and Boozer due up. And the first pitch on the way from Kirkendall misses.
Kirkendall. Ball 1.
Interesting little delivery there from Kirkendall. And Westmoreland's ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 for 2, a run scored.
She's had a good day at the plate. That's what you want from your leadoff batter. That misses low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. And Kirkendall yet to throw a strike with 2 pitches. Still tied 1-1 are Cartersville and Cass in the 6th inning. The 2-0. Grounded towards second base. To pick the throw, 4-3 put out. And Mariah is retired for the first time today. 1 gone. That'll bring up Shaylee Pittman. I do believe it will be Emmeline Waits to bat in the spot of Pittman. This will be Waits' first at-bat of the day after she replaces Pittman defensively.
I'm assuming they went ahead and made that change in case they needed to go to Pittman to pitch, but so far, Cash having absolutely no problems.
It's a called strike 1 to Emmeline Waits. Oh, 1. Down low. 1-1 the count.
Looks like defensively for Woodland, nothing else changed except for the pitching change.
I guess they just replaced Tucker there, who was the flex player. Fly ball to the right side. That'll be a foul ball, and it's 1-2. So pitcher. They go off the bench and pull out Kirkendall. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Fly ball to shallow right field. She comes in on a fast and furious pace. She didn't start in quick, but then realized she had misjudged it off the bat, but was able to recover. Makes the catch for out number 2.
That'll bring up Kinsley Boozer. Boozer 0 for 2, still looking for her first hit on the afternoon.
Kinsley takes a called strike outside corner.
Of course, Boozer had a great day offensively for the Lady Dogs Tuesday. Also had a pretty good day on Saturday in the season opener against Pepperell. Hitless so far, though.
0-1, grounded toward third. That's a foul ball, just barely foul. 0-2 the count.
Lady Dogs started the season off on Saturday at Pepperell with a 13-0 win in 4 innings. Tuesday,
that was a rout.
It was on
Yes.
Tuesday. It was another dominating performance, 5-0 the score. It would go the full game, and so would Shaylee Pittman picking up a win.
Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. Fielded cleanly there in center field by Perkle. She'll throw it back in there, and that's the first hit of this afternoon for Boozer, and that'll bring up Chastity Washington. Chas is 1 for 2, 2 runs scored in RBI. That 1 hit, a triple. She has more triples than she has other hits this season.
Yeah, you're correct. So she'll climb in here with a chance to drive a run home, but it's all the way at first. So it's got to be a big hit from Chastity, but we know she can do it.
Tapper foul. That's fair down the left side. Boozer to third base. There'll be a play. Safe.
I think
neither umpire made a call on that.
Yep, Woodland's going to ask for some help, I think. The coach is out of the dugout. Smith over at third base thought that she fielded it and was able to, of course, apply the tag. The problem was, though, Smith was in between the runner and the home plate umpire. So his view was shielded.
And then the field umpire didn't really have a good view of it either.
Nope.
And honestly, she may have been out.
It was close, we'll put it that way, but the call will stand. So Chastity Washington will be at second, Kinsley Boozer will be at third, and that's going to bring up Lexi Bennett. Bennett with a walk and an RBI, looking for her first hit.
Bennett fouls it into the first base dugout. She's like, you want to dance?
Let's do it.
They danced out of the way of that ground ball foul. Bennett a walk and an RBI in the sacrifice, so no official appearance. But that's a base hit the opposite way. That's going to score 2 runs. Throw will overshoot the catcher, and Lexi Bennett will head to second base on the throw. She's got 2 RBIs, and it's an 8-0 lead for Cedartown.
Again, more good base running from the Lady Dogs. Boozer easily scored, but Washington aggressive on the base pads and with a lot of hustle able to come around and score. So that's going to bring up Kristen Cash. She'll come to the plate, and running for the pitcher will be Gracie Andrews. So another courtesy runner in for Lexi Bennett. We've got a runner at second, 2 outs, 2 runs in, an 8-0 lead for the Lady Dogs here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Fly ball down the right side. That'll land foul in the drainage ditch to the right side. 0-1 the count.
Cash back in the box, behind in the count, 0-1.
Grounded to shortstop on a couple of hops. Throw on the first, good stretch over there first, and that'll retire the side. But Cedartown puts 2 more on the board. 2-run single by Cedartown's catcher, Lexi Bennett, adds to the Cedartown lead. 8-0 as we head now to the 5th here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
2 runs in the bottom of the 4th thanks to a single by Cedartown's backstop Lexi Bennett. Puts the Lady Dogs up 8-0 as we go to the top of the 5th inning. You saw Kinsley Boozer get her first hit of the game, as well as Bennett. She picked up 2 RBIs on hers there in the bottom of the 4th. Cedartown continuing to cruise as we head to the top of the 5th. Kristen Cash still in the center circle for the Lady Dogs, waiting on Bennett to get her catcher's gear on and ready to get this one underway. It's going to be 7, 8, and 9 due up for Woodland. So it looks like Poston, Hollis, and Perkle.
Time and delay. Got a ball on the batter. Let's go, kid.
So they called a time delay, and they have awarded a ball to the batter, and it's because Bennett is late getting to the plate, although she did have to go in and get completely dressed in her catcher's gear. So we're ready to go to work with Poston already ahead the count 1-0.
That one's going to be ball 2. You know, I get the time delay and all that, but if she was having some issues with her equipment, then she should have been granted time. I'll just say that right now.
I can assure you, she wasn't dilly-dallying in the dugout.
There's a ground ball to shortstop. The throw, good play. Over to first base, gets the runner. So a diving try at third base. It was past Elliott, but there was Boozer right behind her, picks it up and throws. I don't think it was touched by the third baseman, so it would be a 6-3 putout, but a great play nevertheless. One gone here in the top of the fifth.
Let's bring up Lillian Hollis.
Hollis fouls it away, strike one.
And you know, too, Andrew, and of course our listening audience will know this because typically we only take a 60-second timeout in between innings. We're coming back from that 60 seconds, and we're ready to go to work. So the umpires really only give the girls right at a minute.
Yeah, maybe a minute and a half.
Maybe minute and a half.
Once the inning is over.
But that's about it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Sam, you're correct. The lead has not lasted long. Top of the second, 5-2 Marlins.
Well, I'll be
a
monkey's uncle.
I'll be dogged.
Dag-nabbit.
1-1, hit in the air center field. Here comes Mariah. She'll make the catch there on that little dying duck in center. 2 gone in the top of the fifth.
Fuddy-duddy.
That's it.
Number 8, Charlotte Peterson.
Can of corn.
Can of corn. Charlotte Peterson will come to the plate.
Choose your metaphor, I guess.
This will be her first plate appearance of the afternoon for Woodland. She will replace Sis Perkle.
First pitch to her, misses outside for ball 1, Peterson. As Woodland is deciding to use some of their bench players here late in this game as they trail 8-0. 1-0, hit in the air to right field, a chance for Chastity Washington. She'll come back in, she'll make the catch.
There's your can of corn.
Yep. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the fifth. We head out to the bottom half. I think we may be done. That's it. Is it?
That is it, sir.
Yep.
We're lining up.
8-0 win in 5 innings for Cedartown. Fantastic ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. In 3 games, the Lady Bulldogs have surrendered 0 runs.
Great pitching performance from Cedartown's Kristen Cash. She would go 5 innings, giving up just 2 hits, 1 walk, and recording 3 strikeouts. The final line for tonight's game, Woodland, no runs on 2 hits and 1 error. Cedartown, 8 runs, 9 hits on 1 error. The Lady Dogs will return to action on Tuesday, Monday. As we will play host to the Armurchie Lady Indians. We'll go on the road Tuesday. As we return to region play, we will head to Hiram to take on the Hornets, and then back again Thursday as we will play host to the Allatoona Buccaneers here at Cedartown High School. Again, yours final, 8-0. Lady Dogs on top.
Well, a good day at the office for Cedartown on the first day of school today. And I know everyone had a great day, and the day ends with a Bulldog victory, and that's always a good thing. Well, for my partner Sam Branch over here, Andrew Carter wishing a good night and God bless here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big AA, where the Lady Bulldogs win in 5, 8-0.